my name is Tyler. I'm at Killarney Lake Boat Works. Hold up, spring is just about to happen, okay? And I know the weather outside, it's starting to look really good. We got all this sweet merch, bam, look at this shirt. That's pretty sweet. Look at the back of the shirt. We're gonna like zoom in, we're gonna just, look at that. That's the back, pretty sweet. 2025, we took this flag, we all seen the first flag. Now this is the 2025 flag. Instead of being a triangle, I went with square. It's hip to be square. Okay, so what we're gonna be talking about is I have all these batteries around me. What are they all? Oh, they're all interstate and they're marine batteries. Wow. Okay, what is the difference between a starting battery and a deep cycle battery? Well, let's just go to like, put on glasses, let's go to school right now. This is 800 cold cranking amps. Okay, the marine battery for the deep cycle doesn't really have a rating for cold cranking. You can start a boat with this, but let's talk about the problem. This uses the top of the battery. This uses the whole battery. So the lead is going right to the bottom. This doesn't have that many cold cranking amps to it. What happens over time? Oh, you know what, Tyler? I keep on blowing my solenoid inside of my outboard. I keep on having issues with my starter, that it keeps like clicking at me and stuff like that. Over time, with an actual marine deep cycle, it will give like kind of like, I want to call it like a dirty connection. Like a dirty connection. And over time it builds up carbon on the contacts inside the solenoid and damages your brushes, that it wears out your solenoids and your starters. Okay? This battery is hot. Bam! Like explosions, MacGruber explosions. This one will give a hot connection that's gonna engage the solenoid, it's gonna engage the brushes. Okay? But why is this battery so important? Why do I have so many around them? Okay, well, this one, if you're running trolling motors, if you're running lighting, if you're running any kind of stereos, a stereo system with like a sweet sub, like that you want to just thump on Killarney Lake, you're gonna need a deep cycle marine. Now, when you look at a deep cycle marine, it says deep cycle and RV. Same thing, if you have a camper, fifth wheel, you know, pop-up tent trailer, a sweet old bowler. I don't know why everyone loves these, but the bowlers, but they require these for running all the 12-volt system, which we're gonna run your heater system. If you have a two-way stove, like electric and propane, it'll run all your CO2 sensors and like all the like kind of like 12-volt related electronics inside your camper. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, this one, the starting battery, you can jump it and it will fire up, okay? This one, if this goes dead, it takes a really long time to charge. Battery maintenance, okay. Battery maintenance is pretty self-explained. What am I gonna do? Well, at the end of the season, I like to clean all my terminals, okay? At the beginning of the season, put some dielectric grease, and we grease up everything before we put the contacts on. What does that do? It helps corrosion, okay? I like to put my batteries at the end of the season on a real small electrical charger, charge them all up till they're full. I store them in a nice, cool, but not cold area, like in my basement or in the shop. We have a storage room. Store my batteries so I get the most life out of them. What's so sweet about Interstate? Well, they got a 1-year replacement like warranty on it, and honestly, they're the best when it comes to like, they'll come, they put a machine on it, they test the resistance in the battery, and honestly, majority of the times I've ever seen people who are like, hey, like I have a problem with my battery. It's never really the battery, it's usually that they have a draw somewhere, where someone went in there and they were monkeying with electronics or wiring, and that's the reason why the battery went dead. Okay, so yeah, One thing to take a look at is when you're having batteries and stuff, like how long do batteries last? Well, these are all within, these ones are up here are actually out of my boat collection. And I think they're about 2 to 3 years old. That's what you're gonna get roughly out of a battery. You can get, sometimes you can get like a freak battery, like get like, 5 years or whatever like that. If you take care of your battery, yeah, and like you don't, keep on draining it down and crashing the battery and stuff like that, like you're gonna get more life out of it. But yeah. So that's pretty much it for today. Tomorrow, Jackson and I are gonna be finishing up the Pro line. We're gonna put the bilge pump in. We're going to make sure everything is good to go. And then my plan is, this is gonna go out, and we have a boat which just showed up, a Tahoe. Well, we're gonna bring it in here. We're gonna do a real deep dive, take a look at all the imperfections in the gel coat. We're gonna probably get her waxed up. We're gonna do a real deep clean on it. We're just gonna get it all pretty for the summer. This boat actually is a couple of properties down where I keep my big Crisscross. I've seen on lake, this boat flies on the water. So, yeah, so that's pretty much it for tonight. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the last video. Tomorrow's video is gonna be pretty sweet. The bilge pump, we're gonna do some like science experiments right here on the nice card table. Okay, my name is Tyler. I'm at Killarney Lake Boat Works. Like, share, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, our website, and I'm not on Twitter. Maybe one day when I have free time. Peace out. Have a great night.